What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Hot Tag Report. It's your girl T, aka Pipe Bomb. I am here with Big Sexy, Mr. Matt,
What up?
and the country is Coyote, Tony.
The country is like
You
Also,
a country motherfucker.
it's our anniversary.
Yay.
It's
Anniversary.
a
It is officially
and
a full year
hell of a
of
year.
Hot Tag Report. Y'all, we did it. Clap, clap, clap for us, y'all. I'm so proud of
We did it,
y'all.
y'all.
I'm so proud of y'all too for riding this with me.
Teardrops. Oh,
Y'all making this fun. The laughs, the yells, you know.
you yell
I know. But the
because you just
laughs,
can't never agree with me.
yeah, and we not gonna agree on something else. I know it's nothing but time when we don't, it happens. But I'm super excited for us to start our second year of Hot Tag Report. We're gonna be here better than ever.
unless Vince Russo comes back to WWE, then I won't be here to watch it.
Okay.
Got
If
you.
that's the only reason why I'll ever stop watching WWE is if Vince Russo comes back.
I'm gonna try to start being more consistent on our YouTube uploads, y'all. I got a lot of things going on, so I don't be uploading on YouTube. But I guess when we post it in on the Spotify's, we'll just go ahead and post it on the YouTube, so that way
on
it's
the
done.
com- on
It's
the computer apps and everything.
we'll just go on and upload it in, so we got it, and that way I don't have to worry about it.
Back in my days, when I was younger, we didn't have this stuff.
Anywho, like I want to say, I just want to thank Tony and Matt for being on this venture with me and making me fall in love with wrestling even more than I was
You made me
before.
fall back with love with wrestling because I wasn't watching wrestling until you and I got together.
Yeah, but I'm saying like y'all made me fall more in love with it with like thinking outside the box and like
Tonight will be the night I fall in love with you over again.
not expecting stuff, like trying to think on the opposite way of things. So like I feel like that's what it is. I wasn't as angry about what happened on SmackDown because I knew it was coming. Did I want it to happen? No. Did I know it was coming? Yes. But that's
He
neither
didn't
here
have enough
nor there.
adrenaline in his soul. That was what was
Anywho,
wrong with them.
thought we will discuss that when we get there. I'm just saying, like now, I don't get so. I
Adrenaline
try not to get
in
so
my
upset about this.
bones.
If you sing another song while I'm trying to do this intro, pop your ass in the forehead. Also, like falling in love with NXT. That this podcast made me fall more in love with NXT, and like I got to see
NXT's a
where
soap opera.
my favorite soap opera, and my soap opera actors were killing it on SmackDown this week. They was all over
Good.
the fucking. They was all over the fucking place, and I'm like, there they go, Sean. Your people did doing well,
Big kid.
but that's all I had to say on that. I don't know if y'all two want to say anything about it.
I hate doing. Just kidding. I love doing this so much with y'all. Like it's really so much fun. Country Coyote.
I thought you was still going.
No.
I must say this last year doing podcast has been very fun for me. I definitely have taken a a, a strong liking to wrestling. I look at it in a different light now. I don't watch it more so as a fan now, but as a journalist, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, yeah,
I
because
mean,
you
I
report
still enjoy it, but I be calling them matches down to a T now.
to a
So,
T.
cause I called SmackDown. That's called that match on SmackDown down to a T. Exactly how it happened. That's how I said it was gonna happen.
In a way, I
So
mean, in a way, we really are journalists out here, you know?
yes,
Ah,
we out here being detectives.
Right?
it's you women are great detectives.
Hell, you here with us each week, so it's you too.
But you
You like
women,
being messy just like us.
women are
Right.
natural good detectives.
I'll take it.
But other than that, I have enjoyed doing podcasts with you guys. I will continue to enjoy doing podcasts with you guys. Unless Matt say something, we gonna have to meet up in the dark alley somewhere. But that's neither here nor there.
He be finna get jumped every week.
That's what I was saying. He always got something to say. But that's your job. That's what you're here to do, right?
Yeah, I'm here to piss her off. That's my job. I do. I
Being
think I
the
do a great
greatest
job
healer
at
out
it.
here.
I think I do a great job at what I do.
Pissing us
You
off?
you
Yeah.
a better heal than you a better heal than Drew McIntyre.
Am I better here than Logan Paul?
No.
Nah, ain't nobody
Shit.
beat
See,
Logan.
it's not even the heel that like it's we don't like Logan Paul as a person. I don't think it has if he wasn't a wrestler, I still wouldn't like him.
Yeah, you're a likable person. He not.
Oh, I appreciate that much.
Calm the fuck down. Okay, let's see. We're going back what was put in the chat this
I
week.
want to talk about two things. One, Hiroshi Tanahashi in New Japan has retired from wrestling. Thank you, Tanahashi, for everything you did in New Japan. Enjoy your retirement. And also, the Bullet Club has officially disbanded. They have been absorbed into Unbound Co. Bullet Club was one of the longest and most influential factions that ever happened in wrestling. Also, ex Bullet Club members Tamatonga, Tamaloa, Prince Devet, aka Finn Balor, Cody Rhodes when he was part of the Elite with the Young Bucks and Hangman and Kenny Omega. I'm missing somebody. Who else was on there? Tamatonga, Tamaloa, AJ Styles. All former members of the Bullet Club.
Was the other two not in there either?
Who? Tamatonga,
No,
Tamaloa was?
the two big ones from that
No.
used the Good Brothers.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The Good Brothers was also in the Bullet Club for a while, and they have officially been disbanded. One of the best groups that ever happened in wrestling.
Also, I'm apologizing for this in advance because I don't know who this woman is. Brinley Reese.
I
She was
think
on.
Doesn't ring a bell.
she was on NXT. I think they signed her under the NIL thing where they go
Well,
out to the colleges and scout people.
she retired for because of injury, and I'm sorry I didn't know who she was. So, but happy retirement for you. But like I know you were still young, so like this ain't what you wanted at this time. But
Who's the young man that be with Kid? Who's
um,
the other guy?
what the fuck is his name?
I've lost his name in my head.
What was the name of
What
that
about
group?
him?
He's he did a post on Instagram sending well wishes to him. He just came out of I don't know if he just came out of surgery, but he got injured at one of the shows and landed on the top of his head.
Oh shit!
So that's why
What
he's
they
been out.
what
Elton
they
Prince.
operate on his neck?
Yes.
He had neck fusion surgery.
Oh, he's
Mhm.
gonna be out for at least a year.
That's Elton Prince.
Yes. So sending well wishes to Elton.
Get better. And please, when you come back, y'all stop wearing that foodie ass shit,
They don't
please.
what us. They ain't been wearing that shit.
Let them bask in their femininity.
Okay. No comment for the peanut gallery, but go ahead.
B Fab was reportedly injured at a house show against Jade.
Ooh, I want to talk about this. So Jade has one of the dullest women's championships ever.
Who are you finna have her face
Two,
right now?
two, she keeps injuring. She injured Meechin. She injured BFAT. If you injure two people, who is the problem, Toya? Who is the problem, T? If you keep injuring people, who's the problem?
First off, why the fuck are you yelling?
I'm just saying, because
Second,
you
are
always
you gonna let me talk or are you done or are you
throw
finished?
shade. I just want to know.
Are
I
you
just want
done
to
or are
know
you
who's the
finished?
problem. I'm finished. Go ahead.
Okay. You also gotta look at it. Are they good in the ring anyway?
Meechin actually can vessel. Oh,
What is Meechin been doing? Meechin ain't been doing shit.
Meechin,
But also
Meechin
you put in
has wrestled in
somebody.
the Indies. She
What is
knows
she?
how to
But I'm
wrestle.
asking you, what the fuck has she been doing since she been in WWE? Nothing. The same shit that Chelsea Green has been doing. Absolutely fucking nothing.
But they can wrestle though. They wrestled like a
Okay,
lucha
go ahead. You got
underground.
you.
They,
You
they,
already have your decision made about it, so there's no reason for me to
but
go
go
back and
ahead.
forth with you.
No, I'm
No,
sorry. Go ahead.
go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
because you're gonna keep cutting me off. There's no reason for me to talk about it. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Go ahead.
No,
I'm
I'm good.
sorry.
Go ahead.
But who's the problem? Who is the problem, T? Just answer that question for me.
Moving
Who is the
on.
problem? Huh?
So moving on. So I'm gonna
No,
say
I want to finish this conversation.
no,
Who
because
is the
we're
problem?
not gonna agree. So there's no reason for us to finish the conversation. So you
That's
think you're right,
fine.
and I think you're wrong. So there's
Okay,
nothing to
then
say about it.
change my mind.
I don't need to
What is
change
so
your mind because
what
you
is
go
so great
always from.
about her?
There is no reason to change your mind. So because the moment Jay got here, you've been saying the same fucking thing the entire time she's been here. Oh, she's green, she's green, she's green. She was in the ring with BFAB. BFAB can't fucking wrestle, and we all fucking know this.
Agree. I agree. She can't wrestle
We
to save
all
her
know
life.
BFAB's finisher is a big boot. Look at every time she hits this big boot, she falls every time she does it. She cannot complete her fucking move. So let's
She
be
needs to
real.
learn how to clamp her
Also,
leg.
if you're gonna have a big ass woman like Jay, you gotta put her in the ring with some competition. I'm sorry, girls out here bench pressing more than what Michi and BFAB weigh. So of course you want me to dial some shit back, but you talking the shit. Let's talk about Naya. Naya injures everybody she's in the fucking ring with, but yet she's still wrestling. You ain't never called for Naya
How
to.
many times have I said about
No,
Nia being a
you ain't
box
never said
wrestler?
Naya ain't went back to NXT. We been saying Naya. Me and Tony have both said Naya needs to go back to NXT.
I agree with you.
No, you did not.
I
You go.
agree. You
She's
and I have
big.
spoken
What do
about
you
this
expect?
together.
She's big. What do you expect? That's exactly what you fucking say.
She's a big bitch. But
So is Jade. So is
we have
Jade
big
though.
we have big women now. We have Lash who
Where
could
you
go
don't
against
get
her.
lashes in something with somebody else. You can't just cut a story. You can't just drop what she's doing and want her to move somewhere else. It don't work
Let's
like that.
let's bring Chikara from TNA. Let's bring her in and let
To
her
do
do a little
what?
program with her.
With
She's good
who?
enough with Jade.
You're fucking smoking dicks if you think this girl finna get out here and get in a ring with Jade.
I get in the ring with Jade.
You're out of your fucking mind. Make
Let's
it
send
make
Tony
sense.
in the ring.
The program she's starting right now with Jordan Grace makes more sense than anybody
Yes.
else.
Jordan Grace is fine too.
Jordan Grace and her have just are starting a program right now. That's who she needs to be in the ring with. Another
Who
big
is
girl who's not gonna sit there and be flimsy. Running. And I'm sorry, BFAB is not that good in the ring. If she's in the ring with BFAB, it's a squash match.
we're gonna send
BFAB
Tony.
over 10 minutes.
Tony, we're gonna send you, okay?
I
You with us? We're gonna send you, and I'll have the baseball bat. So when you whip against the ropes, I'm gonna crack upside the head. So she'll go down like a fucking sack of potatoes. You pin her, and then boom, new champ.
I don't think it's gonna be that easy, but I said I hear the dream you selling.
All I need is a good metal baseball bat, and we can crack her upside the head.
I hear the dream you selling, man.
Or do you want to go, T?
I'll go. Also, WWE is on their international world tour right now until the end of
Europa.
January or February.
hmm They'll be back in the United States the first week in February, I think, because they'll be
Yeah,
back after Royal Rumble.
they have a long ass tour to do.
So I wonder if like Monday when it comes on, is it gonna come on at a different time?
Yeah, it will. Probably two
Okay.
o'clock or 3 o'clock our time. Like Easter Standard. What would that be? 1 o'clock your time, Tony?
If it's two
Yeah.
o'clock our time, it's 1 o'clock her
Uh,
time.
so they're going to Dusseldorf, London, Belfast, Montreal, Toronto, and then they're going to Rio. That's crazy. Why did they do Canada first, then go to Europe, and then go to the Middle East? Because you're just
Because Saturday
zigzagging.
night main event is in Canada.
That's crazy, though. That is a lot. That's gonna be a lot of jet lag for them. I feel bad for them.
And then also in unfortunate news, Logan Paul has signed a new full time deal with the WWE.
Because why?
Did you see that they want to sign his brother too, so they
For
could
what?
tag
No,
team?
because
No,
why?
we don't want that shit. We don't want him. We don't even want him. What make you think we want your brother?
They want them to tag and then take the title
I
from the
swear to
Usos at
God,
Mania.
if I see Logan and Jake, I'm gonna peel my fucking skin off and sell it on eBay. I can't.
Listen, we ain't had a riot in wrestling in a while.
When's the last time we had a riot? I can't even remember.
Listen, you better ask
We don't.
Jericho when he was getting stabbed, they was trying to stab him behind the scenes. They already had to escort Gunther to his bus. So no, it's not gonna happen.
I'm telling you,
The fans will
man.
never get behind that shit.
I don't know.
The fans don't even like Logan. So why the fuck would they get behind his brother? That makes no sense. Mm,
I don't think it's going to end well for neither of them.
apparently there's been some internal discussion about them repackaging LA Knight for
God,
why
no, he's perfect the way he is.
for
Every
why
night.
you just ain't using it the way that you're supposed to. You literally have him here and you ain't fucking doing nothing with it. AJ Styles will be on TNA.
Ooh, that's going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, because they're about to do their first show on AWE, AMC. Where the fuck did I get those acronyms from?
You
Yeah.
would think about AEW.
AMC premiere episode of TNA in
When is
Dallas.
it?
January 15th, so next weekend.
Oh, that's next. Okay.
Not even next weekend.
Next
That's a
Thursday.
weekday. I have to say that's a weekday. Let's see. And everybody complaining about Jade's thing, which makes sense. She ain't defended this title yet, and it's honestly because who the fuck is she supposed to be defending against? If they had,
Anybody.
if they had Naya, or which makes no sense because at this point she ain't going against nobody. So why isn't Lash like, hold on, y'all, let me go over here and see how she doing? Let me go over
Yeah.
here. Let me go over here and try to get me this. But
Let me clear my throat.
I guess we'll figure out what the fuck that's about. But that's all that we put in the chat this week.
Is it?
There is another piece of news that I want to talk about, but it happens during Raw, so I'll wait till Raw to discuss that.
Oh, baby, I like it, raw.
Well,
Because whoever decided to make that decision, I'm gonna smack the shit out of them and their mother.
with that being said,
Whoa. Whoa,
with that
whoa.
being said, let's roll into Raw so we can get into the nitty gritty. What got Country Coyote ready to pounce on somebody?
Oh,
So let's go into, oh, baby, I like it, raw. Oh, baby, I like it, raw. Okay. Raw was their first anniversary on Netflix. And even before we get started, I'm going to say this. It was kind of a dud.
That's not what you said.
It was okay. It wasn't
I
nothing
don't
like
understand. I
they
didn't
could have.
understand Raw Stranger Things crossover, but all y'all did was decorate the set with Stranger
I never
Things stuff.
seen Stranger Things. I can't say nothing about it. So I don't know. I guess it's a good show because it's people talk about it all the time. People are crackheads over that fucking show.
What left me?
So,
What
but
Will and Lucas and Dustin, where all them folks at? They should have been back there fighting. We should have seen some Demogorgons in the ring, body slamming somebody. Try again next
I don't
time.
know. First off, it was live in Brooklyn. Hoo-doo.
Ooh.
That's my home city right there, Brooklyn, New York. And did y'all notice that the new theme song for Raw now is Godzilla? That song with Eminem and who is it?
I
Eminem and
didn't notice that
somebody
till
else.
midway through the show. I was like, this does not sound like
Eminem and
Travis.
I can't think of his name right now. Hey, my brain just farted. All right. So we start with with Corey and Michael coming out of a van talking about Stranger Things and Raw are going to collab tonight.
It was Juice
So,
World.
say what?
Juice.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But yeah, that's going to be the new theme. But Raw because Travis Scott has parted ways with WWE officially. So we have
That's
Cody and Michael talking about Stranger Things and Raw colliding tonight. I didn't really understand it, but I'm like, okay, whatever. So we had the Kabuki Warriors versus Rhea and Io for the tag titles to start the start. That was a good starter. I really enjoyed this match. It was a great match. Then we had the Riptide and the Moonsault combo for Rhea to pin Oscar. I rather have let Io pin Oscar since it was them two who started this whole beef, and then Rhea just got added into it. So I read it would have been more apropos for me if Io would have pinned her. But that's my opinion. It was a great match though. New tag champions.
woo, woo,
Congratulations
woo, woo.
to Rhea and Io for winning the tag titles. Io,
Honestly,
you know you my girl.
I don't agree with you on that pen thing because
Why?
Rhea was getting beat up just as much though.
Yeah, but it all started with Rhea and Io. I mean Io and Oscar. That's why I thought it would have
Honestly,
been more
everything
apropos.
started with Rhea and Io.
The white woman always has to get in between us. People kind of.
Excuse me.
So what?
Sorry, I had a hiccup. Sorry.
But then we saw a vignette about Punk and Braun. Adam congratulated Rhea and Io in the back. And then Adam saw Gunther and told him, hey man, there's a lot of eyes on you, Gunther, and like everybody's looking at you, not just, on the outside, also on the inside with the locker room. And that, yeah, we understand, Gunther, what you did, but you need to come along and use a little bit more respect when you talk, because it'll come a long ways and people will, respect you more. So Gunther comes out. Please change this fucking song to an old song. I don't like this song that much. I rather have that song.
I thought you said you liked it.
I like it, but I rather
Wow.
like I have the older one. That one was cooler. So Gunther comes out, everybody boos Gunther, and he's really basking into this heel stick about, yeah, I made him see the tap like a bitch. And then Gunther said that he was told to be respectful, but what about me? He said, I'm the one who made Cena tap out. Then AJ comes out. AJ Gunther told AJ that you punching above your weight class, boy. Gunther said he's the greatest wrestler in the company because he made Cena tap like a bitch. So, and every time AJ tried to talk, Gunther cut him off. And at the end, AJ smacked the fire out of Gunther. I mean, smacked him like he owed him money or something.
Well, if he hadn't been cutting them off, that wouldn't have happened.
He got in his face and said, yeah, that's what I thought. and then walked away. Then we had a vignette about Maxine and Becky. Then we had Ivy in the back with Adam. Ivy wants the title shot for the IC title. He says, "Let's see what happens tonight." Ivy says, "I refuse to go to the back of the line." Wow, I was very waiting on you, T, to say something about this.
I'm trying
I'm
to figure out
shocked
who
you.
the fuck told her ugly ass to get in line.
She just doesn't want to be just another face in there. She wants to actually do something. I like her. She got moxie.
Whatever.
Then Gunther screams that he wants AJ. That he wants AJ. He wants AJ. That AJ said, "So what you gonna do now? Complain like a bitch?" And then Adam said, "Next week." First off, AJ doesn't cuss, so when he swears, there's something going on, like his
Y'all done made this.
emotions.
Y'all done made this Southern man get out of character.
Yes, because everybody and anybody who talks about AJ says that AJ doesn't swear for anything. Like if he has to swear, he's out of character. So he said next week we have AJ versus Gunther, which is going to be a banger of a match. Next we have Maxine and Becky. It was all right match. Becky won the IC because Maxine was trying to do her ankle lock and she had her shoulders down, trying to submit Becky, but Becky also had help from the ropes. So Becky's a two-time IC champ. Mazel tov.
Ain't no fucking Mazel tov. Fuck that shit.
We all knew Maxine wasn't going to hold this for too long because
I don't give a
AJ
fuck. But shit,
AJ's
you
coming
is
back.
somebody. This is your time to move it on to somebody else.
No,
AJ, I
because
need you quickly. I don't have time
AJ's
to sit
coming
here for this
back.
shit.
That's what they're saying. It's going to be AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch at Mania for the
That's too
IC
fucking.
title.
That's too fucking long for her to hold this title.
What are you talking about, T? It's only like,
No,
what, 3 more months?
that's too fucking long for me to sit
Three
here and have to
months too
listen.
long.
That's too fucking long to sit here for this bitch to whine and complain. That's my thing. I don't think you can sit here and whine and complain and cry your way into a fucking title shot. No. Move. I don't want to hear this shit. You had a lame ass title run to begin with. Move the fuck around.
Move around.
Next. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep saying this. Lyra was the best IC champion we've had so far. At least Lyra defended that title like 15 fucking times, it seemed like.
Lyra was I'm sorry, I lost my thought. She was doing the shit out of that one.
And then now all you got her doing right now is playing second fiddle with Bailey. What the fuck is that shit about? We don't want to see that. We don't want to see her with the title whatsoever. We didn't ask for that shit. I already had to deal with her bobblehead ass husband. Now I gotta deal with this shit. No.
Why is he a bobble ass head, man?
Because he is.
God
Look
Because he
at him.
damn.
little and he
He-
move fast. He a bobblehead.
That shit and all that stupid ass fucking laugh he got. Liv, come get this belt.
Oh shit, y'all funny. You be killing me.
Mm-mm.
Then we had an Oba Femi, the Rula. We had a vignette.
The
Then we
ruler.
had the thank you. Then we had the Creed brothers in the back playing on the display, and I was just waiting to see the Scooby Doo thermal with what's his name? What's his name? The big one with the mullet?
Julie's.
Julius. Yeah, I was waiting for to see his Scooby Doo container. Then we had them playing on a display while Stephanie was in the back walking in, and she had a ¿Cómo se llama esa chingadera? The boot on her foot too. Then we had the Usos come out. The Usos said that they the champs. That they also gave them props to AJ and Dragon Lee for a great match. And they said this is the year of the Usos, and this is a warning shot to every tag team. Everyone who wants a shot can come get a shot. They did a good job. I liked when they do their promos together. Those two doing promos together do a great job all the time. Then we had an interview with Stephanie. Stephanie said that 2025 was a great year because she had 4 titles in one year. Stephanie said thanks for believing in her and that and how she had such a great match last week, and that she reminded everyone who the champ is, that a hurt foot won't stop Stephanie. Then Raquel comes out and attacks Stephanie, beats the brakes off her ass. When I say beats the brakes off her ass, she beat her like she owed her money or something. She beat her like a redheaded stepchild. She beat her like a 4-year-old in Kmart.
We get it.
She beat the fuck out of this woman. Like, what the fuck happened here? But this was a bout on bout crime. I didn't appreciate that. But she beat her, almost took her foot off with the fucking chair, but luckily Adam stopped her. And then when she was being carried out, Raquel continued the attack and beat the fuck out of her and called her desgraciada, which really made me laugh because if you're Hispanic, you know Laura, the talk show host, and that was her favorite thing to say. Desgraciada, desgraciada. So like hearing her say that kind of made me laugh a little bit. If you're Hispanic, if you know, you know. Uh, then we had a recap of Rey Mysterio and Austin Theory. Then we had Rey and Dragon Lee in the back. Rey told Lee that he was proud of him, and Lee said, "This is my year." Then Penta came, and he said, "You called, and I came." Penta said he doesn't like what the Vision is doing and how they fought respect to the greatest luchador. Rey said to Penta that he understands what a luchador is and what a luchador is all about. And Penta said that he has his back always. All right, I can see it. I can see it right now. Rey versus Penta at Mania.
Ray versus Penta.
Yes.
Where'd you get that from?
Luchador. You wouldn't want to see that? Luchador against luchador?
Yeah, but what are we fighting for?
Just to see who's a great luchador. It's a friendly match. No big beef or nothing. Just two great luchadores going at it.
I guess.
No?
I mean, for Mania, you need. I feel like you need to have more going on. Like story, make it long as it makes sense. You know, that's my thing. Make it make sense.
Okay. I was just saying, don't kill the messenger.
I'm not killing the messenger. I'm just saying, long as it makes sense, I'm here for it.
Okay. Then we had Liv versus Lyra. There was a lot of interference, which was given because Roxanne was out there. Liv hit the Oblivion for the win. Next thing, Punk was interviewed in the back. Punk said everyone has opinions about Punk, but Punk said GTS and Braun goes down. Then we had the main event. This was a good main event. There was some botches in it, but this was a good. And I watched it just to make sure I was right because I saw someone talking about it on the internet. So I was like, I'm gonna watch this really well to make sure I see what everybody else is seeing. So we had Braun versus CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. Neither Steiner won the big titles in WWE. He could be the first one. Punk wore a jacket like the Steiner brothers did, the varsity jackets. And this is
Yeah,
their first time technically on a one-on-one.
he should have wore that chainmail on his head.
Say what?
He should have wore that chainmail that his uncle was wearing.
But it was a good match. And Michael said that he's like one of the very few wrestlers who has taken into wrestling and like into the business so fast and won and could win a title like Kurt and Brock Lesnar did.
It's kind of hard not to do well when people shoving you in their face.
I don't know. I can see Braun as champion sometime soon.
I
I
can't.
think his coming out party is going to be at WrestleMania. I think he's either going to win the Rumble or Elimination Chamber, and he's going to face Punk again. And this is when he takes the title off of Punk.
Hmm.
But it was a good match. It took forever for fucking Punk to get some offense. Looks like when Braun was trying to do the Frankensteiner the first time, he botched it. Like he fell backwards and he didn't catch his legs on the Punk. And then the Vision came out to interfere. Then Penta, Dragon Lee, and Rey Mysterio came out to even the odds, which took them out. Punk botched the power driver, and he also botched that dive to the outside. But I think the last 5 minutes was the best part of that match. And it was like a 26-minute match. But I think the last 5 minutes was the best. And I like that gut buster that that Braun also does. I do like the gut buster. But at the end of it, Punk got the GTA. And also fucking let me find out that Braun Strowman does submission holds too. But at the end, Punk got the GTA, he got the pin, and he retained his title, and he also got blew out of his fucking boot too. So he had one boot on, and he was in the sock at the end of it. I was like, "What the fuck is happening here?" And that's how Raw ended with Punk retaining his title. Raw gets a. I'm gonna give it a 3 just because of this match and the Rhea match. Those were really good matches. But we could have saw somebody return. We could have saw someone else debut. Like we could have had something big happening because it's the first, it's that 1 year anniversary. They could have did something,
I
but they
agree,
didn't.
especially for it to be a
A 1 year anniversary,
yeah.
they could have did something way better than what they did, but they didn't. So here we are with it was good, but it was kind of a dud at the same time. If you get what I'm trying to say,
Kinda.
like it was good, but it could have been better. They could have brought it to another level, but they didn't. But that's how it ended. What do you ladies think?
I'm gonna give it a 3 as well.
Um, Raw was gonna get a 3 for me until I saw that they signed Javon and they showed that shit during the commercial break. You couldn't show it on TV, you couldn't show it live. You couldn't take the time out to do a backstage segment for my boy. Y'all had him sign that contract and do it during the commercial break, and we didn't see it. I just so happened to be scrolling on Facebook 30 minutes later and saw it. So for that,
And,
Raw is getting a 2 for me.
and congratulations, Javon, for being called up to the main roster.
Javon deserves better. Don't start this shit off like this.
And they're saying that Blake Monroe's might be called up to the main
Oh, we
roster
didn't.
soon
We didn't
too.
fucking ask for that. We didn't even ask for her to be here.
And there's also word that the people backstage were not happy that that they did that to him. Cause that was supposed to be a live moment. So I want to see what's the reason.
What was the reason?
Tell us, tell us the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Don't play in our face now when we can see you.
I can see clearly now. The rain is gone.
Okay, if that's everything
That's
with
everything.
Raw, we gon' zoom, zoom
Zoom, zoom, zoom to the boom, boom.
right into NXT.
Y'all, NXT had me all over the mother freaking place this week. Wrestling in a whole has just had my brain scrambled like fried eggs on a hot
Let's
side.
eat love on the brain.
But let's get into NXT. This was their New Year's Evil special. So,
Good, because I want to talk about the booking.
let's talk about it. So, show starts off with what's supposed to be the NXT the NXT Women's North American Championship match, but as Thea's coming out, Blake decides to bring her bobblehead ass out and attack Thea before the
I'm shocked
match.
y'all. I'm tired of y'all calling people bobbleheaded.
She looked like a bobblehead.
She got a bobblehead that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Um, so she come out attack Thea. We don't know what's going on. Booker and Vic are just as confused as I am. They ain't even made it downstairs from the little podium they on to go sit down and put their headsets on before this shit started happening. So as they're getting adjusted in their chair, Ricky bring his goofy ass out of here. He talk about he just want to bless us with a very special gift by kicking off NXT in 2026. Baby, that special gift was supposed to be for Thea and Blake, but Blake fucked that up for herself. So, he goes on to talk about how he know the crowd feels some type of way. I'm glad you know how we feel. He said that last year he really, really needed NXT, but now NXT needs him because Javon and Trick chose to be free agents. So he feel like NXT needs his presence.
Who told you that?
Can I make a comment before that? Before we go on, have you noticed whenever like bigger names leave NXT to the main roster, NXT kind of dips for a while?
I mean, because
Yeah.
you pulling the main talent off. So, but you have, in order, if you want this to work, you have to build up the new talent that you want to replace them. You know. So
Exactly.
if you gonna have Ricky, you should have never put the title back on. Oh, but if you was gonna move him anyway.
That was
Yep.
such a stupid. That was so stupid.
Yep. But
Mm-mm.
Ricky continues to talk. He said he's not going anywhere. And the
Oh
people from the
hell!
indies that's in the back, they need to be aware. He needs them to be aware that although they might be talented, they're not absolute. He is who he say he is. He's going to keep proving that this year. Um, he said it's clear to him that it's natural born stars against the stars that they try to create, and he knows how it's going to end. And then he starts talking about Obel versus Leon later in the night. He said he don't care about either one. He was like, Leon, if you win, I'ma handle you. But if you win, it's still 1-1, and that just don't sit right with my spirit. So we're gonna have to run that back. Little do you know, Ricky, you ain't gonna never get a chance to run that back unless you go
What
upstairs
if he goes
to
to the main roster?
big leagues. Yeah, I mean, but he just told us he ain't going nowhere. So is he lying or what? He's a liar.
Yeah, you had us all bamboozled when you came over here preaching sermons
Yes,
and
preaching
shit,
a good word.
and you on that bullshit.
I'm gonna save my comment because it's of religious consent, and I don't want to get us in trouble. So
Thank
we come
you.
backstage. We come backstage to Ava. She back here freaking out. She looking for everybody. So
Yeah,
she
sweating
find this
us.
random dude, and she like, "Give me your headset." He like, "What?" And she say, "Give me your headset." You heard me. The
Right.
rock came up out of her. So she put the headset on. She like, "Look, run Izzy and Tatum package because they up because they was supposed to go after Thea, but I need to find Blake." So we go to commercial. They show their little package. Girl, you ain't miss nothing. It's like two friends that had a bad argument, I guess. But they not gonna be friends again.
I wouldn't know. Me and my
They're not
bestie
gonna
don't
be
argue.
friends again. But
They'll get back together.
I
they're
don't
not
know
gonna
what they're
get back
talking about.
together.
Me and my bestie don't talk to each other like the way they be talking to each other. So
Nah, cause they be mad aggressive with each other. They be ready to throw down.
They be mad hostile.
So we come back from commercial. Oh, side note, 1, 2, 3 wrestling. I know y'all be posting the shows, but y'all need to catch up because I was watching NXT this morning and I was like, I just know Moose ain't got another NXT shot and he just had one last week.
right.
Y'all ain't got the right episode up. I had to go on CW, so that means I had to watch 15 million ads before I even got to this match.
Damn,
Um
not 15 million. That's a lot of ads.
Ava finally finds Blake. She told Blake she need to go home. Blake was like, "You told me to bring the glamour, and if I bring the glamour, that means I got to bring hell because we kind of go hand in hand. So just gonna give me my belt back." Ava was like, "Look, you doing too much. Get out." So
Go home, Steve.
Roger.
basically,
No, Steve. Family matters. Go
No,
home, Steve.
all I could think was go home, Roger.
so basically, the NXT Women's North American Championship match was up in the air for the time being. We move on to Tatum versus Izzy. Tatum picked up the win. This was a nice match. Hopefully this be the last match because I definitely don't want to see it again.
Damn, Izzy, you still can't win a match, bitch.
Mm. Best friend Mike.
Well,
We'll talk about that later in the show. We get a hype reel for this French luchador. I can't pronounce his first name. His last name is Blanc. He's now going by Elo Lafleur.
okay,
Le
LaFleur.
Fleur.
So he
Le
Lafleur,
Fleur.
Girl, like Gucci
Yeah.
Mane, LaFleur.
Peter Lafleur from Dodgeball. But no, they do a hype reel for him, so we'll see what he's talking about when he get here. Um, we go back to commercial again. We come back. Ava is here. She talking to Thea and Jordan. Ava basically telling Thea, your match is gonna get postponed until you good to go. And Thea, of course, with her little crackhead energy, we love it. She's talking about no, I'm good to go. I'm good to go. But Ava keep telling her, like, you obviously not good to go. Jordan trying to do a last ditch effort because she knows she can get ready to go. Talk about some go ahead and let her defend her title. Okay. Okay. So Thea basically wanted to defend her title in a open challenge. Y'all know how them open challenges be going.
Oh God! Don't y'all ever learn about this shit?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anywho, we get JC Jane versus Kendall Gray. JC retained the title.
That's not a shocker.
Fallon helped her.
Again, not a shocker.
I don't know. I don't know what else to say about JC. I mean, girl, at this point, I'm
anyways,
wasting my time.
He can't deny her.
Oh,
moving on. See,
I
this one
can.
I don't even interact with you. You know, like how the people, what is it like? You be walking and the fucking Jehovah's Witness people be trying to talk to you, and you just walk past him. That's what I just do to him. I just ignore the fuck what he talking about. I just run right past it. I don't, and I don't. I'm not gonna do. I'm not even gonna engage with you.
Um, but yeah, we see Oba backstage. We go commercial, see Oba backstage warming
Hola.
up. And then Ethan is in Ava's office. He want to talk about
Ethan
his
who?
title reign. Ethan gonna have multiple nicknames this episode, y'all. So he gonna start off as Ethan bitch ass page. Then I'll explain to y'all why his name is gonna change when we get to where we going. So Ethan bitch ass page is at Ava's office, and she like, why are you here? He want to talk about his title reign and his 12 defenses, and she was like, "Look, wrap it up before I kick you out." He coming in here, he bringing these Vanity Project boys in here from Evolve. So I guess Ethan is trying to, talk them up so they can get signed on the NXT. I personally don't want to see them. I don't care for them, honestly. But we didn't miss nothing with Ethan bitch ass Page, not yet anyway. So Thea come out here wobbling, taped up, and she thinks she's the open challenge.
Uh,
The fuck is wrong with you?
you know what? This
And guess
damn
who
match.
comes out the curtain?
This stupid blonde bitch. You telling me you know why she got
The
this, right?
one, the one time she decides to win something. So Izzy Dame comes out the curtain. She has answered this open challenge for the NXT Women's North American Championship, and god damn it, she answered it. She won.
So you telling me you got beat up early in a match that fucking matters? Get the fuck out of here. You telling me, Jada, do you go to work? Are you what's
Like,
going on?
again, like I said, bad booking.
Jada could have came to work. Hell, you telling me you gave Izzy Dame a fucking North America. You gave
I
Izzy
think because
a
a man didn't win on Monday, they were like, yeah, we got to do something here.
you giving Izzy a title before you gave Lash a title, before you gave Jada a title, before you gave anybody who can actually fucking wrestle a goddamn title. You gave it before you gave to
Trash.
Lola Vice.
Trash. Mind
You
you, Lola
telling
was
me
backstage
Bianca?
watching this
You
match as
telling me
well.
Bianca never got a singles champion on NXT, but this bitch got one? Get the fuck out of here.
I doubt she has it long, but Izzy is now NXT's Women's North American Championship. You're not getting no congrats from me, bitch. Cause you
Wrap this
fought
shit the
Mazel
fuck
you
tov.
up.
fought you
Wrap
fought
this shit the fuck
somebody,
up.
you fought somebody that got beat up before they match, and then she decided to take her goofy ass out there and still have her match. You're not getting no sympathy from me. Fight somebody when they
Also,
at 100%.
Jordan, you piece of shit too, because you knew this girl was injured. You talking about let her
You set
defend
her
her
up.
title.
You set her up to fail.
Jordan, you might as
Now,
well
yo,
come
where
back
you
and be
at?
easy. Come back and be easy. Because that's an easy win for you, Shawty. That's an easy win for everybody. She done lost 42. This is her third win of her career. Bitch been losing her whole fucking career, and you telling me all of a sudden she good enough to be champion? Fuck out of here.
So now, and then this is how I know that whole her and Tatum's beef ain't over with. Cause now Tatum finna come after you for their title.
You
Yeah.
telling me this is my thing. That makes no sense. You took the title off of fucking Tatum to give to fucking Blake. Blake loses in a fluke to Thea. Then you take it off of Thea and put it on fucking Easy, which is the dumbest person. I would
Just
rather
for
see it on
Izzy,
Thea.
just for Tatum to come back and take it off Izzy. That's how that's finna go. That is to make up for Thea ever getting that belt, because Thea was never supposed to have that title in the first place.
You know what they're doing? Attitude era type of shit. That they're
They're
just
trying to
passing along this
they
fucking thing like crazy people. It makes no sense.
they trying to get it back to where it was supposed to be at. But I'm sorry, fuck all that. You have Jada Parker, who Jada we ain't seen Jada in like feel like 6 months at this point. It ain't been
No,
6 months.
Jada was at the last pay per view.
But what she
The
been at
last
on
pay per
TV?
view,
She was in
So
that. No, she wasn't.
yes, she was. She was in that
Jada
survivors
was not
match.
in Deadline.
No, she wasn't.
She was at that line. I need to quit
No,
drinking then.
No.
that was Kalani.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right. That was fine ass Kalani. My
Damn,
fault.
you mixing up the black ladies? What the fuck is going on?
Mm,
They're both equally
Neither don't
fine.
look alike.
I would drink either of their bathwater, just so y'all
Damn,
know.
don't neither one of them look alike.
But I would just drink their bathwater, just so y'all know.
Moving
Mm.
right along. Lola is backstage watching this match when the Vanity Project walked their goofy asses up to her. Hanky Tank came in and was like, "No, sir, no, ma'am, no ham, no turkey. You're not talking to her. Keep it moving.
What?
Keep it push." uh Tank uh Tank said that NXT got some new resident douchebags, and Lola said that they was about 5 seconds away from getting their ass knocked out. They start talking about how Lola is gonna go after Izzy for the title after she finished with Kalani. And then Kalani come out the locker room. She took her shoe off and she threw it at Lola. They scrapping. They fighting.
I was about to make a political joke, but I'm gonna hold that one.
They is fighting in the locker room. So, um, Joe Hendry there. He looking for Ava because he want a match against Deion Lennox next week. He want a no disqualification match. Uh, she said, "I love that for you, but I don't see that for you. Like, cause if you do a no DQ, Dark State gonna jump in." And Joe was like, "What if I find a couple people to even the odds?" And she was like, "If you could find somebody, then I sign off on the match." We found out later on in the evening that the match was made official. So, Joe, who you fan? Who you got? You bring the Hardy Boys with you? Because that's who I'm assuming coming. Talk about so you finna find some people. Um,
Word
okay.
on word on the curb is that Jada has been off of TV because she had the performance center.
But
You telling
they at the performance center filming NXT.
but she's down there just working. So you telling me you ain't clocking in, but you got
Maybe they wanted to hone
you
his
got
skills.
you got Rhea Sinclair in here doing absolutely fucking nothing. You got fucking Tatum whooping Izzy ass, now Izzy champion. You got the Evolve Women's Champion up here doing God knows what at this point. You know what, Sean? I'm about to whoop your ass. You finna piss me off. You know how Sean was kicking motherfuckers in that hallway? I'm about to line his ass up.
Put the eye back to work.
Y'all, cause he done pissed me off.
Um, so this is the point in the show where Ethan bitch ass Page turns into Ethan messy ass Page.
He being messy.
Um, cause he was being messy.
You are mad hostile towards our North American champion.
Your North American champion.
That man from Canada. Anywho,
And that's North America last time I checked.
they don't claim us. Claim us down here. We too ghetto for them. So he comes out to the ring. He starts making this speech talking about himself. He said he became the biggest game hunter because he backed himself a moose and beat Moose last week. Ethan, that wasn't funny. That wasn't fun. I might
Oh,
sound like I'm smiling, but it wasn't fun. Um,
Sound like a lot of hateration
he
these
said
days.
he
oh,
he
oh,
said
oh.
he beat Moose. Um, and proved that he was the greatest North American alive. He said in just a few moments, because after this segment, we go to the main event, I believe. He said in just a few moments, I was gonna defend his title against Leon Slater, but no mistake, they're not the main event. Ethan is. He said his title is the most prestigious in all of WWE. Them his words, not mine. And he said he finds it funny that Oba, who's supposedly a world champion, only defends his title in one part of North America. Um, Ethan, what's going on? He's just talking shit, y'all. And then Jasper come out. Jasper, what is this chain you be wearing? He got his chain on, but he got his title hanging off his chain like a pendant. It's giving real bulldog. Um, Jasper came out. He said that Ethan ain't the only superstar who dominated 2025. You only had a few matches, babe. You only had a few matches. He
Who the hell
said
sounds like Cat Williams
That was
in
me.
Planet in the
Fuck
last Planet
off. Fuck you. That was me.
but no, he come out talking about he gonna prove he the monster in NXT. We already had one monster, and now he on USA eating all the food he can ever eat. Um, Josh bring his ass out here. I ain't seen Josh in I don't know how long. He told Troy basically to shut the fuck up. And then he told Ethan to stop wasting his time with these other losers like Miles Bourne. Um, he started running his mouth. Then Stacks and Ariana Grace come out. Um, he asked Ethan, he said, Ethan, you want to talk about importance, but he's the only one from NXT currently holding TNA gold. And then he said, you want to call yourself an international icon at the TNA International Championship. So what are you talking about? Then Shiloh Hill come out. Y'all, Shiloh rubbing off on me. I like Shiloh.
Did he got his tooth?
He had his teeth in his mouth for a certain amount of time on this segment. I like me some Shiloh. Whatever wrong with him, I like. Um, he said he glad to see that Stacks is in a better mood since the last time they saw each other. Because the last time they saw each other, they was in that match. He said after he won, Ava and Santino got together, and now Shallow got a shot at Shannon's TNA International Championship next week. Then Tavion Heights come out. He said, "This my type of party. Y'all out here talking shit. Let me join in." He said he liked what Shiloh was talking about, and then he reminds Jasper that they got a speed championship match next week. Ethan messy ass Page said he got enough. He's had enough of them interrupting him, so he causes a little chaos and a fight breaks out. Shiloh starts dancing with Ariana, and then he go to dip her, and then his teeth fall out his mouth. You almost had you one, Shiloh. You almost had you one. Your dentures fell out. You ain't had that. You ain't had that glue on them tight enough.
Yeah, super glue the
So
hose on there.
Nah, he didn't. They slid right on out. So we go back to Joe. He goes and asks OTM for help against Darkstate. They said they not interested because they just trying to get the tag titles. Joe told them, if you help me, I'll help y'all. You know, I know Ava. I be talking to her every week. I be in there singing sweet nothings in her ear. So y'all help me, I
tell
help
her to,
you.
Hey
tell her to get
girl,
us some
how you
tickets.
doing?
So they said they might think about it. Well, they said they gonna help them. So it's gonna be OTM in Joe's corner next week, and then Darkstate and Dion's corner. Uh, Fatal Influence and Zarya so had a little exchange or whatever. Um, Zarya basically told JC that she coming for the title. Okay, JC was like, "I thought y'all was supposed to be a tag team, though." Okay, but bitch, stay out my business, okay? Don't worry about
All
that
out
lady.
my business.
Ethan
He's
messy ass
mad.
Page turns around. He come backstage after all the shenanigans out in the rain. He run into Miles. Miles is talking with Tate Wilder. He's from Evolve. Um, he basically asked Miles like, "Why wasn't you out there helping me?"
So I don't
And
have
Miles
to.
looking at him like, "What is you talking about?" Um, Basically, Ethan is still pushing for Miles to find that inner asshole, pretty much.
It's
Um,
easy to find. Once you have it, it's easy to find and fun to have.
Anywho,
What?
we see Carlos Silva in the crowd, and you know, every time Carlos in the crowd, don't none of his people be doing what they need to do because apparently they get nervous in front of management. I don't. I persevere. So we see Carlos Silva in the crowd. This is Leon Slater versus Obafemi for the NXT championship. Oba retained. Oba hits his pose in the spotlight. Um, they cut backstage and Ava is talking to like a bunch of new NXT people, like newbies. They said first this probably like first night. And she's like, people getting called up. So it's some openings. So these folks from Evolve, they step your cookies up is what Ava told them. But Robert come and was like, you see what Oba just did? And they cut to the ring and Oba basically relinquished the title. So why did y'all have him win? If he
Right.
was just gonna sit that title down in the middle of the ring.
Makes no fucking sense. Again, bad booking with Izzy, bad booking with him, everything.
So I can only assume that there's gonna be some type of tournament that's gonna be had.
Ricky's gonna
Because
win.
NXT's WrestleMania is standing delivered. So they might be building some. I'm pretty sure that they're gonna have it that vacant that long, but they're gonna be building something towards standing delivered with the NXT championship.
This gives
But
you
Also,
the
mhm,
this gives them the perfect opportunity to put the belt on somebody new.
they're not going to. They're gonna rinse and wash. They're gonna put it either on Ricky or they're gonna put it on somebody that they already know and can trust.
mm, I don't know. I don't know what they would do.
I'm
But
telling
that's
you,
how
it's gonna be on somebody.
I'm giving NXT a 3 this week.
Damn.
A 3. Yeah, I'm giving NXT a 3 this week.
They're getting a one from me.
They get a two from me.
And I'm just being generous because I'm being biased, but y'all getting a 3 from me this week. Y'all shouldn't have give that. If y'all want to keep Tatum and Izzy going, y'all could have found another way to do that. But it just don't make no sense to me. I get y'all trying to cover up for the fuck up between Blake and Thea, but then this just is not clicking. Cause this means that Tatum is still gonna be coming after Izzy. And I'm quite frankly tired of seeing that shit. And y'all could have gave the NXT championship to Leon. That
Right.
no TNA champion has held an NXT belt yet. It's always NXT going over and taking something from TNA, and that's not. I don't feel like that's fair in this partnership.
I
Granted,
completely
No,
TNA
agree.
is
it's
getting more exposure out of it because now they've moved to a whole nother platform where they can be watched. But are the TNA superstars really getting anything out of this?
Completely agree.
I want Mustafa to come and to fucking make a great impact on TNA again. Because Mustafa has a good group right now. He has to win the NXT title this year. As good as he's been doing, if Mustafa doesn't win the title this year, I'll be upset.
They probably won't because you know how the reason he left and shit. So
They have to put it on Mustafa. Like it's so needed.
is that everything for
Yeah,
NXT?
that's everything from NXT. I'm ready to talk about my favorite show of the week.
Uh,
Adrenaline
get to
in
my
our
chat.
soul.
All right, y'all. This was the first SmackDown of the new year.
No,
I mean, sorry. No, you're right. It's not. Sorry. Excuse the fuck out of me.
It was the first one
Anyways,
of their European tour.
thank you. Um, we get the same thing with people coming in. Unimportant. Randy Orton kicks off the show. Crowd is going bananas for Mr. Orton. Right when he about to speak, Mr. Lemon Pepper Stepper himself, his music plays. The crowd is screaming with that trick, so that shows us that the crowd is fucking with
they
Trick. So
they eating him up. They like Trick Williams.
um I need him to stop saying this. But basically he told him, he Trick Willie, he's 6'5", 250, and tells Randy to do the math. This ain't 2006, it's 2026. Let's talk about it. Um he so to his reply, Randy says, "Okay, you want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. I'm 6'5", weigh 270, but the only number that matters to me is 14 because that's how many titles he won." So he likes that Trick has the confidence to come out here and like, you chose to interrupt me. I don't know if you even got brains. They go back and forth. And he tells him, I don't know what they teach you on NXT, but you don't turn your back on me. I'll let it slide this time, but do it again, and you won't be whooping that Trick. I'll be kicking your ass. Trick, stupid as fuck, slaps the mic out of Randy's hand. Um, and Randy hits him with an uppercut and then a hanging DDT. In the midst of that, stupid fucking Miz sneaks up on him from behind, tries to do a skull crushing finale, and gets the RKO for his troubles. Randy leaves, starts, then Ray Phoenix music hits. We have Ray Phoenix versus Trick Williams to kick off the show. Uh, Trick is fucking with his mask. Y'all know how I feel about that shit. Trick won the match. I'm gonna just say that by holding the fucking pants. Trick is gonna be a heel his entire time here because that's all he knows how to fucking do.
Some people are better as heels.
But um, I think it was a good match. They both show. I mean, even with Trick being 6'5", Ray's short, but he still like holds his own in that match. So I think he did really good with this match with Ray. So this
I
was a
wish they
good
would have
match.
sent someone else to be that sacrificial lamb and not Ray Phoenix, though.
I think it should. Who was it that he interrupted last week? Who was it that he initially interrupted? It wasn't Ray. It was somebody else.
It was Sammy.
Yeah. So I would have rather it being him and Sammy versus than him and Ray. Backstage, uh, Byron is talking to Julia about how she felt about a match. She gonna make a example out of Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss has a title shot for the U.S. Championship. So that's that. Comeback recap of the ambulance match for everything that happened last week. Byron is interviewing Damien, asking how he's feeling about what's gonna happen in 2026. He's like, I don't know, I'm still hurting. I won some battles, lost some, but he won the war. You know, all that shit. Drew walks in. Priest like, I understand how dangerous you are, but if you come champion tonight, me and you know what happened last time, shit like that. Byron then asked Drew how he feeling about tonight. I don't care about none of this. It's not important.
Mm.
Alexa backstage on the phone with Charlotte. She don't know how she's trying to focus. Charlotte is apparently injured, and I'm putting this in air quotes. Charlotte's injured. She's telling her to focus on getting better. Nia and Lash walk up and asking if Charlotte is sick. Maybe she was sick. I don't know. Because she did say, I hope you feel better or something like that. And Lash was like, it's so convenient that she's sick tonight. Bitch, what the fuck is you talking about? Anyways, she's like, yeah, okay, whatever. You don't know what she's talking about. And they go to the ring. Next match is Julia versus Alexa Bliss. Y'all, this pissed me off. It pisses me off. But this is the second recent NXT person picking up another victory on SmackDown, and we just started. I thought they was having a great match. And then, of course, Lash and Nia are out here. Kiana James is also interfering. So we got that shit. And what's her name? Alexa was on the top rope. Lash pushes her off the turnbuckles. Julia hits the Northern Lights bomb for the 3 count. Julia retains her U.S. Women's Championship, which kind of pisses me. Y'all, that really pissed me off. That really pissed me off because Alexa don't deserve that shit. And also, like, It don't help Julia's case of not being able to do shit by herself. Basically, you the same person as Chelsea, because Chelsea got Alba Fire, you got Julia, so like y'all ain't even having matches to win by y'allself. But after the match, she got beat up by Naya and Lash, so sorry, Alexa, honey. Backstage with Nick Aldis, we congratulate Miss Jordan Grace on officially signing to SmackDown. Chelsea Green walks in. She's always crying about something. She wanted her rematch. I this is what confuses me, because I thought a long time ago they told us that they weren't doing rematches anymore. Like you go to the back of the line when you lost, but then it's like some people get fucking rematches. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I wanted to
Oh,
make a comment on that when you finished talking about SmackDown too, because I seen a lot of people online crying about the fact of how they're doing the whole undisputed championship thing.
it just feels like it's always we see the same person, because you get a rematch, you win it back. That person that you lost it to wants a rematch. They win it back, and then you want your rematch. So, like Chelsea said, she wants her rematch. Rematch is what she called it.
Okay,
It
Jordan,
sounds
P
really.
Valley.
It sounds like really Riri. That's what's going on right now.
it's just too much. Like, bro, come on. Um, Jordan basically is like, I'm not here to be no diva. She want to have matches. Alba Fire jumps in. Don't know why, cause bitch ain't nobody talking to you. Um, Albert's like, you better carry yourself the right way. Don't be talking to Chelsea like that. And Nick is like, you know what we gonna do? I found your next opponent, Alba. And so it's gonna be Jordan Grace versus Alba Fire. Um Apparently in this match last week with Mike Cardona, Kit Wilson chipped a tooth. He's upset about the toxic masculinity. Matt Cardona gets interviewed. He's asking him how he feels to be back. He says it's been almost 6 years. He feels amazing. He only had three choices: be bitter and complain, ride the Zack Ryder name, three, build the Matt Cardona brand. He chose option three. He then walks over to Cody Rhodes and says, um, he's not here he's not back to just show up to wrestle. He's back to win that title. Okay. Cody replies, when I'm done with Drew, then we can talk. Cody, you got 15 people in front of Matt Cardona. Because Sammy already told you he wants a shot. We know Randy wants a shot. Matt wants a shot. I guess. Then we get a recap of what's going on between the Wyatts and Solo and the MFTs. So next up we have the Wyatt Six versus the MFTs. I just want to say this. Why the fuck are you so concerned about this goddamn lantern that you can get from fucking Academy Sports? That is not your brother's lantern. I don't understand why you was
Because
so easy.
they got that one for Spirit Halloweens, and you know they only open one time a year.
You can still get stuff off their website though.
Y'all some fucking goofy ass motherfuckers, both of y'all.
Also, I thought we talked about these Party City locks on the back of this damn wig. Thought we talked about this. I'ma just say this. They was doing it was a good tension filled match. The MFTs did pick up the win for this. They was so concerned about this fucking lantern that you couldn't fucking focus.
You know what this means? The MFTs are about to win that tag team championship.
I wouldn't be mad at
So,
it because the Wyatts ain't doing nothing with it. Forgot
right.
who had it.
So after the match, Solo took the lantern. So that's that. Um then Miz is out here talking, stopping Carmelo in the hallway. He's like, if I accept your open challenge, I'll become a 3-time Grand Slam champion. And Carmelo's like, okay, bro, I'll see you in the ring. Like, what the fuck you want me to do about it? Oh, I can't. My neck hurts because of Randy. He's like, okay, I'll see you next week. Like, what you want me to do?
Like, do you want me to wait on you or something, or what's going on here?
And then his childish ass go like, "Hey, Randy," and Miz whip his head around. Ain't nothing wrong with your motherfucking neck, bitch. Ilya Dragunov walks up and he's like, I'm a man of my word. I want it'd be an honor to face you. They basically like our match gonna happen. We'll figure out when it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. We get a package for Oba Femi. So where the fuck is Oba going? Cause they showing packages for him on Raw. We getting packages for him on SmackDown.
So
Oba
from
just
what they're saying online is Oba is supposed to be signing with SmackDown. Well, no, he's supposed to be signing with Raw.
Why?
that's why
Okay,
I'm so confused. He just showing up. I don't think he need to be on. I think he need to go to SmackDown.
they got enough big superstars on SmackDown.
No, they don't.
They got
I
Sammy,
personally feel
Drew,
like they should
Cody,
keep all the high
Solo.
flyers. I feel like they should keep all the high flyers over on Raw and put our powerhouses, all the big meaty men over on SmackDown.
Then
He
it'd
needs to be
be
on.
unequal.
No, they won't. You got Braun, all them up there. You got Braun and Bronson. He don't need to go up there. He needs to go down here because the only big men down here is Drew. Big, if we
Cause
talking
on
about big,
I'm
big
gonna say
men
on Raw
is
you
Drew.
got Gunther.
You
You got
got
Gunther big
Gunther.
ass over
Gunther,
there.
SmackDown is what
Gunther.
him been on SmackDown makes sense. All he got is also like you gotta think of Oba's finna come to SmackDown because who interfered in his match with Cody
Drew.
and who is now the current champion.
Drew.
Drew.
Oh shit, we ain't got to that point yet, but so that's where Oba's
Spoiler
finna
Spoiler
be
alert.
at.
alert.
Spoiler alert, we got that yet. Next match of the night is Alba Fire versus Jordan Grace. This is what Saudi Arabia want us to be wrestling in because look what the fuck Alba got on. She out here looking like she part of
Now that
what's
I
that?
got my suit and tie.
No, what's the name of that group? Right, she out here like she part of Right to Censor. If y'all don't know what
Man,
that
that's
is,
really
look
old.
look the fuck up. If y'all don't know what Right to Censor is, she out here thinking
Wow,
she.
that's really
Who's that?
old
Molly? Who's that?
reference.
Molly Holly that was in that group?
No, Ivory was the name.
Ivory.
Ivory.
Yeah, she out here
Hmm.
looking like
Bun.
Ivory, looking a fucking fool. But she's in a match with fucking Jordan. We all know how this gonna go. Jordan in her Sabrina Carpenter area again. I like the Sabrina Carpenter. I'm here for it. Don't do that mohawk curly shit no more. Right here. Uh Chelsea, don't know what the fuck you jumping up on the thing for. You ain't doing nothing but hurting your fucking self. Albert got hit with the torture rack power bomb. The match was over. Miss Jordan Grace wins. As she's walking out, my baby girl Jade come out. She says, "You think you did something? First off, why do you get in her face like that? You think you special? You on my show, and I'm that bitch." She should have threw the mic in her chest. I think it would have made better. But um, backstage,
Every time she say that, I think about Lil Kim from Fight for New York. I'm that bitch. Remember that. See? Go ahead,
I'm
girl.
that bitch because I motherfucking said so. That's all I think about. Backstage, Byron is talking to Sammy about who he think gonna win. Sammy is like, part of me hopes Drew wins. Sammy, shut the fuck up.
Ain't that your friend?
Um, right. I thought Cody was your deep down. He rooting for Cody because Cody's a good guy and a great champion. First off, shut the fuck up. I don't care about nothing you said, what you had to say, because after you said, I'm hoping for Drew, but Cody's a good guy. He's my friend. So why would you pray for the downfall of your homie? Sounds a bit fake to me. Backstage, Nathan Frazier is talking to ask him about the open challenge, but He get hit by a masked man. We don't know who it is. Turns out to be Johnny. How y'all didn't see this nose in his mask? We knew who the fuck it was.
Our boys got a schnoz on them.
After he got jumped,
Mhm.
that real Axiom rose up and he's like, "You telling me you didn't know that was me standing there? That wasn't me standing there talking to you?" Anywho, next up is the open challenge. Carmelo is here. Mr. Shinsuke Nakamura shows up for the challenge. Um,
Uh,
y'all,
uh,
I really listen. The open challenges be taking the cake for the shows for me every fucking time. These
they don't
guys,
disappoint.
they do not. Carmelo and Shinsuke did amazing. It was a great fucking match. But that fucking was it Cole? Was it called? What's his signature? Not his finisher. What's that shit called? Not the nothing but net, but the first 48. Hit that first 48 out of nowhere. Mm. And then hits him with the nothing but net for a 3 count. Carmelo retains his United States Championship. I just think continue the United States Championship being an open challenge. Chelsea will never do the open challenge. She will never fucking do it.
No,
I
because she
like it.
knows
I
who's.
like when they do open challenge.
I
You
think
know
the
why she
US
won't?
listen, hell, she know Albert Fire might be like, my turn.
She knows that she'll actually get competition if she does the open challenge.
The open challenge is a great way to give a lot of your talent chances to show up and shine.
Especially like
Hmm.
the people who you don't really use like that. Like, why the fuck not?
Because you never know, they might have a great match and that could be their rocket that they need right there. Also, that's
Mm-hmm.
the perfect opportunity for you to move talent up, for you to have returns, for you to have debuts. That's the perfect opportunity to do it. Um, then we have an interview. They do shake hands after their match. Y'all know how I feel about that. That was great. Backstage, Byron. I don't fucking know. Was Kathy Kelly not working today? What is going on? Byron is back
Yeah,
here doing all.
he was working his OT today.
Byron was running around all fucking night. He's talking to Cody, asking him about how he felt about everything. Also, I do appreciate. He said, Byron, I just want you to know you're doing a great job. Thank you, Cody. You know, sometimes we just be needing that. When you busting your ass and somebody who you don't expect tell you you're doing a great job, it feels good. So, Cody, this is why I
Feel
fucks with you.
good.
Um, Cody was just like, it's not necessary to keep bringing up my father. It's lazy that you keep doing it. Dusty ain't making a comeback.
Period.
I do. He warns people. Um, People don't realize it till they staring up at the lights and reminding everyone that the Royal Rumble is next, and after that it's WrestleMania. Okay. Nick Aldis says that he got a major announcement. There'll be 4 qualifying matches to decide who will compete at Saturday Night Main Event. The winner of the final match will go on to challenge for WWE Championship at Royal Rumble. The qualifying matches are set for next week. So the 4 matches that have been listed, y'all, I think these all 4 of these going to be some good matches.
Hmm.
First up, Mr. Randy Orton versus Miz. Matt
Okay.
Cardona versus Trick Williams.
Ooh.
Damian Priest versus Solo Sikoa. Sam,
Ooh.
Sami Zayn versus Ilya Dragunov.
Oh, that
Damn.
one gonna eat
Oh,
it.
they was cooking. They cooked this fucking tournament. They cooked this shit. So the road to the Royal Rumble has officially begun with these 4 matches. I'm set for this. So we gotta think
Mm.
about it. Whoever wins this is who is gonna be challenging. Who gonna be challenging
Drew
Drew?
for the
So
champion.
we already know Drew won this. So starting off, y'all, for the final main event of the night, we have the 3 stages of hell match for the undisputed WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre. Unfortunately, for those at home, Drew McIntyre did pick up this win, but But I will say,
Where I tell y'all, I called that ending the day before. I said, I ain't heard nothing from my boy in a minute.
mhm, we all
Be
asked
quiet.
last pay per view. I mean, last podcast, we all asked, "Where the fuck is Jacob at?" Jacob said, "Here I am. I'm
Yeah,
finna
big
clock
head
in."
ass, goofy ass nigga.
Jacob said, "I was so confused." He pulled. See, the storytelling wasn't as well as it was with the Naomi and Bianca and Jay thing. It wasn't as dramatic, but
That
like
was good cinema.
that was a perfect cinema. And then you have this, and I was like, okay, but if it wasn't Drew, why the fuck did you let Drew get out? But I don't feel like it was intentional to let Drew get out because he was beating Drew up. But it was like, Cody, it's your turn too. But Drew won the first pinfall. Cody won the second fall. And so the third one was the steel cage. So this one was for all the lots and bagels. So for whoever won this one, won the match. We all know what we just said. Hooded man, Drew was about to slide out. A hooded man was right there. I knew who it was as soon as I saw the motherfucking fingers because they was taped up. I didn't even look at the body. I just saw them fingers and I'm like, that's Jacob.
And that even that, like, it's crazy how they be trying to cover these folks up, and y'all think we don't be paying attention to these folks in this ring. We pay attention. We know how people stand at this point.
When Rhea came back and turned on Edge, or no, joined Edge, I knew who it was by her long ass legs. Then you got the nerve to have fucking how the fuck you think we figured out how all four of the America Grandes were? You ain't even got to show us no face. We know who the fuck he is. And then you got the nerve to bring big booty fucking
Big booty
uh
Judy, Austin Theory bed.
and you didn't think we was gonna they clocked that before the show was completely gone off. They're like there's only one thicky thick that work here.
He stand like a duck and his booty stick out.
You can sit a fucking glass on his ass. We know who the fuck that was.
Okay, goddamn.
And then you got this. We gotta look. Okay, look at the shoulders. He's swole. We can see his eyes, so we know he a person of color. And then we see the fingers taped up. That's Jacob. Get the fuck out of here. You thought we
Y'all
weren't
think
gonna. You
we
thought we weren't gonna see
slow.
that shit. Y'all think we weren't gonna see that shit. But in the end, Drew managed to crawl out. So Drew is now champion.
Mazel tov.
Let me say this. Let me say this. Let me say this. It might
Okay,
not
I'm
be
about to.
what we wanted, but Drew, you got this title in front of these people, in front of these beating hearts, these warm bodies. You better do what the fuck you need to do, cause this might be the last time you have it. The last time you had it when nobody in front of you. Now you to prove to us that you can hold a title when there's no one in the room. Prove to us that you can hold a title when there's people there.
And I don't want to hear shit. If this shit flop, it's on you.
It's on you. Don't get on Beyonce's Twitter and be talking that mess. Shut the hell up, cause you got what you want in there. Take your victory lap. Have a good life. But if you
Also,
lose it, it's on
This
you.
had to happen. This had to
also,
happen.
Jacob, how the fuck did you not see Cody got up? How you come back and not paying attention? Get it together. He threw Jacob into that ring. I mean, to that cage. Yeah, I been singing. If Cody was the one who really attacked him, I've been begging for months for Cody to turn heel. It's what's needed for where he at right now. People feel like he's stagnant, which is crazy because he got the top sales in the company right now. So I don't understand how that's true. But people feel like he's stagnant and they tired of seeing it. Okay, cool. Switch it up. Just like I need Bianca to come, and when she come back, I need her to come back as a heel. She has been a babyface for too long. She's been a babyface since she moved to the main roster. She knew how to be a heel, and she knew how to be a heel in the NXT. Let her keep being a heel. But that's how the show went off. I'm gonna give SmackDown a 4. I'm gonna give it 3.5 because it's a half a point off because of Drew. But yeah, I'm gonna give it 3.5. I'm gonna give it a 4. I'm not gonna be a bitch. I give it a 4.
He gets a 5 for me because this is what needed to happen. Because as much as they embarrassed him in front of his European people, like every time he chases for the title, and he always comes short because
It's
some kind of
always his fault
shenanigans
because he don't know
always
how to shut the
happens.
fuck up. We don't
Always
stand
some
this.
type of shenanigans happen, and
He
ever
can't
since he
never be
resigned
nobody
with the
clean.
company,
So
anytime he ever since he came back and re-signed with the company, they've been trying to embarrass him like nonstop. This needed to happen. He deserved it. So he's got his
how you know
title.
this ain't gonna be an embarrassment? How you know he ain't gonna have a short title reign?
Well, hopefully he does it. Now we're gonna see, like Tony said, like he had the title during COVID when nobody was there. Let's see how you do, like when people are here now. Let's see how well you do. Can you
because
hold the
it's a
title in
different
front of
type of
people?
pressure.
Yeah, but you have people looking at you on time.
You was the big man on campus. Let's see where you are. What can you do now? What can you do with it?
Oh
I'm
shit.
gonna give SmackDown I'm gonna give it a 4.5 as well. Anytime WWE goes overseas, those be like the best shows. So I'm expecting nothing less than maybe the lowest I'm gonna give a show since this overseas started is a 3.5. If I have a reason to give it lower than that, then Triple H needs to get this shit together. Stop using Chat GPT and use Gemini. I don't know what to tell you.
I just want you to know that 13 of the WWE champions are heels. You,
Oh yeah.
Matthew, said we shouldn't have two babyface champions, but you have 13.
Name them
13
to
bad
me right
guys.
now.
Drew,
And they
Jay, Dominic, Becky, Julia
Wait,
technically
wait,
is
wait. Dominic is in
Dominic is a heel champion. He is.
okay.
Then you have JC Jane, Ethan Page, Easy Dame, Dark State, Jasper Troy, Fallon, Henley, Shannon Stacks. All them are heel champions.
all NXT champions are heel now.
Except and Kendall, I don't count Kendall because she don't
Because
go there.
Kendall on Evolve.
So all of them.
Honestly, those are probably besides on the main roster besides Usos, Kendall and the men's Evolve champ, he's a babyface. Those probably the only three babyfaces I could think of that have titles right now.
Let's think. CM Punk is a babyface right now. Stephanie
4,
Mm-hmm.
Valkyrie,
5,
Carmelo,
6.
Usos,
6 out of 13.
uh, Wyatt Six, Rhea and Io. Y'all just took them off two heels. So like they were, what was it this week? There was two heels holding it, and then you got. I mean, I'm your family is too. Nobody on all the belts on NXT are on heels except the NXT champion because it's vacant, and we all said that Oba kind of goes. He's neutral depending on who he facing,
Yeah.
and that's crazy. Like you always have it's gonna be an underdog situation in all of them because majority of your champions are heels.
Mhm. It's always gonna be a heel versus heel match. And then at that point is who do you fuck with the most?
Or who do you hate the least?
Fuck with you.
Well, that's all the rest. I know you said you wanted to address something, Tony. I can't remember what it
Oh,
was.
the how they're doing to determine the number one contender for the undisputed championship. People online complaining about that, and I don't see nothing wrong with that. Oh, you guys are gonna cheat Cody out of his rematch. Well, newsflash, Cody been champion since I was 5 years old. Maybe it's time for somebody else to step up to the plate and show that they can handle the responsibilities of being a champion.
Or you never know. What if Cody got other shit to do?
Right. He Street Fighter finna get ready to come out. And I also saw that Cody and Drew came together and decided that Cody was gonna drop the title. They went to the officials and was like, "Hey, I don't want the title no more. Drew, I can drop it to Drew."
Or hey, I got so much shit to do. I ain't really been home with my fucking newborn.
Yes.
I need to go handle this shit. Now
Oh,
that's not to
y'all leave
say that
these folks alone. They
that's
trying to
not to
live their
say
life.
that Drew finna hold his title for long.
Exactly. Drew might just have this title until Royal Rumble.
Mm-mm.
Now, if they manage to somehow finesse, if he somehow managed to finesse this title to WrestleMania, then that's a whole nother conversation we need to have about, because who could we possibly see him go against WrestleMania unless they finna push over to the fucking moon?
That's what I said today when I was talking to T, that he's gonna hold it till Mania at least. At the bare minimum, he'll hold it to at the. But I think he'll be Tate at Mania.
We'll see. I just want to point this out, y'all. We got 9 PLC champions, and I'm here for it.
We call it SmackDown Black Down now, because that's what the Negroes at.
You know, we thriving over there.
This is for the
Even though
strictly
they
for the
even though they took it off a black champion and put it on Drew, it is what it is.
And Voss, where
I
all the
mean,
Hispanics are, pretty much.
We taking over.
one city at a time.
I'm here for. I can't believe they put this fucking belt on Izzy.
Girl,
I
I seen
know.
that pop
She
up and
definitely,
I was
she
like,
definitely finna
"Excuse
be a
me?"
transit. She definitely finna be a transitional champion.
Whoa, y'all said that about what's her
Shut your
name?
ass up! Ain't nobody asked you shit.
And then what? Look what happened. I'm just saying,
She finna be a
y'all.
transitional champion. Have you
You
watched her
think so?
matches? Have you watched her matches?
She's horrible.
She finna be a
My great
transit. She
grandma,
finna. She finna be a
my great
transitional
grandma
champion.
could wrestle better than her.
Like I
But
said.
still,
Anyways, I'm gonna just shut up because everything I say is wrong. Moving on. Let's go to.
no, I'm not saying that.
Let's go until everybody's favorite part of the week: wrestling
Well, it's
history.
Saturday. History.
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 History. All right, y'all. We need to stay on this because, like, we all sound like we're off.
Just go. We did our thing. You the one that's off.
Y'all you're
We got
off.
rhythm. Somebody here don't.
Rhythm is a dancer. Sorry. All right. So, me, 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 me.
Boy, if you don't get this history out.
On the 4th, 2010, Bret Hart made his first appearance on WWE TV since the Montreal Screwjob in '97. And he actually shook hands and buried the hatchet with Shawn Michaels that day. It took them how many years? 23 years
Listen, I got
to bury the
motherfuckers that
hatchet?
I still got hatchets that I need to bury in their neck.
Not in the
That's a
neck.
long time. Huh? I can't talk because there's a lot of people I beef with, and still, and I haven't been that 13 years. My bad. I can't do math. But anyways, 19 and on the 5th in 1996, an ECW house party, RVD debuted against Axel Martin. On the 6th in 2014, Raw was old school and Roman beat Punk in the main event. And before the rest of the Shield could come out and help attack him, uh, Jake the Snake Roberts came out and he helped out and he put a snake on a smiling Dean Ambrose. That dude was cheesing like a motherfucker when he put Damien on him. On the 7th of 2002, on Raw, Triple H came back since his injury in 2001 when he tore his fucking quad, and he came back to the Gardens to a standing ovation. That was crazy. He tore his quad to still finish that match. That dude is crazy. On the 8th in 2006, New Year's Revolution, Cena retained his title in the Elimination Chamber, and afterwards, Edge cashed in the first ever Money in the Bank contract, and he beat Cena in 2 minutes to become the new champ. And then on the following day, the 9th of 2006, Edge and Lita put on a live sex show to celebrate his WWE title win. And it's still one of the most watched segments ever. Y'all bunch of fucking perverts.
Pervert.
Watching two people hump each other. Y'all some fucking nasty people.
Send me the tape.
On the 10th in the year 2000, in WCW, Bret Hart had his last match as a full-time wrestler because of his post-concussion syndrome by Goldberg. And that his last match was a no contest with Kevin Nash.
You ask Goldberg. I mean, you ask Bret Hart, who's his least favorite person in the world. It's gonna be Goldberg. He won't let that shit go.
Did you see that thing that
I
I
did.
did? I think group text about Bret Hart. That shit had me laughing. How to be Bret Hart. Wear sunglasses, use a sharpshooter, love Canada, just like Bill Goldberg. That tickled me. Anyways, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to ya.
Birthday to ya.
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday.
to ya. Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Jesus Christ. Chris
We be trying
Kagan.
to sync up, man.
Chris Kagan. Rest in peace. Will Buchanan, Jacqueline, the man with 1,000 boring stories on commentary, Conan, Chavo Classic, Chavo Guerrero Sr., Chris Masters, Bushwhacker Luke Williams, The Parent, Ruby Riot, Tamina Asuka, Grandmaster Sexay, and Buff Bagwell. Happy birthday to all y'all.
Oh my god.
Conan,
Can I
please
give a
don't
special shout out?
hold on.
Special
Conan, please
birthday
don't
shout
give
out?
don't do stories during your birthday when they blow out the candles. Please just
That
enjoy your
man gonna be
birthday.
telling the story for 45 minutes before he blow them candles
The
out.
whole cake's gonna be melted. And it's gonna be tres leches since he's that thing's gonna be God. Go
But
ahead, Tony.
no,
My bad.
I want to give a special birthday shout out to the only person that let me body slam them every other day. Happy birthday to Mary girl.
Happy birthday, baby girl.
Happy birthday, kiddo.
Also,
You
happy
ain't here, she getting
birthday.
cake wasted.
Happy birthday to HTR again. Happy birthday, y'all.
Yes.
Yep, yep, yep.
Yes, I'm
And
here for it.
and that is wrestling history. History.
History.
History.
All right, y'all. Anything else that we need to go over? Any thoughts, concerns, comments? Let us see your mayor, as best friend would say.
Shawn Michaels, hurry up, take that belt off easy.
Don't do that shit no more. I don't even know why the fuck you did that shit.
I'm finna go
Mr.
get six red on your ass. That's the only time you act right.
Mr.
Is when six
Hickenbottom. Why
red
would
come
you even do
visit.
that shit? If that's it and that's all, y'all make sure y'all go hit a people's elbow on that follow button. Y'all make sure y'all tell your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, that lady who sell her stamps. Y'all make sure y'all tell everybody.
The lady
Y'all
who
make
sells Herbalife.
no, don't tell her. That's a P. That's a B. What is it? MLM. We not doing that.
What it said Herbalife.
Shout out to the mamas. Send it to the mamas who trying to make a way for their babies. She want to know what you would do if your son was at home crying alone on the bathroom floor because he hungry. We gonna let him hear this podcast. That's what we would do. Um,
Cause it's gonna nourish your body and plenty your soul.
right.
Oh shit, y'all.
If
Y'all are stupid.
if that's it and that's all, it's your girl T signing off. I got once again the lovely Country Coyote here with me, and the never can be on the same page with us. Big sexy Matt,
Yo.
and we signing off. Thank y'all. We'll see y'all later. Bye.
See ya.